Hey people, it's John here again. Right, I'm going to do the difficult task of doing my top Whitesnake albums from 1978 through to 1984. All the albums are here. I'm not going to include the live album, but I'll show you that at the end. Just recommend it to you because it's absolutely awesome. We're going to start off with, I think there is 6 or 7 records here. So I'm going to start off with my one that's at the bottom of the pile. So this isn't number 1. Here we go. And it is Whitesnake, Saints and Sinners. And this one is highly recommended, but it is at the bottom of my pile. It's got Here I Go Again on it, the original. It's got cool tracks like Crying in the Rain, the original, which is amazing. Victim of Love, Rough and Ready, Rough and Ready, Bloody Luxury and stuff like that. Really cool stuff on there, but it is at the bottom of my pile. But yeah, still very worth. You must have that in your collection if you're starting up a Whitesnake collection. Next one is Slide It In. This is the last album to feature Mickey Moody and Mel Galley as well, and yeah, John Lord was out of the band, and Colin Bob Bomber Hodgkinson was out of the band after this. So yeah, this is a really cool album. Standout tracks for me are Gambler, Slide It In, Standing in the Shadow, All or Nothing, Guilty of Love, Love Ain't No Stranger is killer. This really should be, you know, in my top 3, but I've got 3 other favourites, so that come before this. So yeah, that's my next one in my pile that you must own if you want to if you're going to start getting into Whitesnake. And this here is the new edition of Slide It In on vinyl. So yeah, and it's got the bonus track Need Your Love So Bad, which I think was done by Fleetwood Mac, early Fleetwood Mac. And yeah, that song was on the cassette version of this album, but it wasn't on the record. Well, I don't think it is. Let's have a quick butchers. It stops at Guilty of Love on there. So yeah, it wasn't on the LP. But yeah, if you see that one in the shops, grab that one, because it's a gatefold as well. And yeah, well worth the money. Right, next one on my list is going to be Trouble, the first proper Whitesnake album. This is the new one that's out now, or came out in 2014, and that's a gatefold. I've not opened it. That's the back of it. It's got no extra tracks on it or anything, but this is the original one I've got, and or the Fame edition of this one. And this album came out in 1978. Standout tracks on here are Take Me With You, Lie Down, Time Is Right for Love, Free Flight. I love that song with Bernie Marsden on vocals. And yeah, Trouble, awesome song as well, absolutely awesome. But yeah, this is one of my top favourites of theirs. Probably, yeah, it'll be my 4th favourite of theirs. So we're into the top 4 now, so that's number 4. really cool. Number 3 on my list is Ready and Willing, and this is the amazing album that's got Fall for Your Lovin' on, the original. It's got Blind Man, that's absolutely amazing. Blind Man was originally on slightly different, very slightly different version on David Coverdale's first solo album, and cool songs on here. Ready and Willing, Sweet Talker, that's cool. Black and Blue, I love that, and Ain't Gonna Cry No More, awesome tracks on there. So that's my number 3 essential Whitesnake album of that time, and that was, yeah, that was 1980, that. And then my number 2 is Come and Get It. People will be screaming, shouting at the screen going, John, that should be number 1, but this is my number 2. Came out in 1981. It's got the most awesome tracks on it. Don't Break My Heart Again, my favourite, personal favourite. Come and Get It, Hot Stuff is quite good. Till the Day I Die and Child of Babylon, Wine, Women and Song, Lonely Days, Lonely Nights, really cool. Hit and Run, that is just amazing track. Love that song, and the artwork on this is pretty darn cool. So, and yeah, 1981, brilliant, really cool. You must have that as my number 2 Whitesnake essential album. And then my number 1, maybe my t-shirt gave it away, it is Love Hunter. Love the artwork. And this came out in 1979. It's got Long Way From Home, Walking in the Shadow of the Blues, which is an amazing song. Help Me Through the Day, I love that. Medicine Man's cool. You and Me, Mean Business. Love Hunter is just awesome track. We Wish You Well, which is amazing as well, even though it's only very, very short. Yeah, so this is my favourite Whitesnake album. I'm going to take it out of the sleeve so you can see it a bit better. And this is the back. So that is my number 1 Whitesnake, essential Whitesnake album, up until 1984. So yeah, and then I'm going to do another video with the later Whitesnake albums from 1987 onwards. So yeah, that is my favourite, that one. Right, there are a couple of things, obviously one I just mentioned earlier. Right, this is the live album. You can go out and find this. This is an original. Go out and find this. This is the Dogs Baloney's, and absolutely amazing. One of the best live albums out there by a rock band, and came out in 1980. So it's got the classic lineup of the band: John Lord, Ian Pace, Bernie Marsden, Neil Murray, really cool, and David Coverdale obviously, and Mickey Moody, nearly forgot him. Cool, really cool. If you find this is one I haven't mentioned. This is the Whitesnake Snakebite album. It's more like an EP type thing. It's got songs from the first solo albums, or second album, sorry, and then it's got Come On, Bloody Mary, Ain't No Love in the Hottest City, and Steal Away. So if you find that, grab that as well, because that's cool. don't need that essentially, but get it if you can. And that is it for my cool video. Keep rocking to Whitesnake. See you later.